metal beams delivery to the Worksite in Costa Atardecer, Chiapas. Hello there everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of SnowRunner here at Opafed Gaming. I am the Opafed. I hope I pronounced Costa Atardecer properly, and if I did not, I do apologize, but I'm trying my best. We're doing a Worksite job where we have to deliver 2 consumables and 1 set of metal beams to a Worksite near a factory near the north, close by the tunnel that goes to Sierra Fuerte. Now we're driving the Jangsu RX600 and we've already delivered the 2 consumables. We just got to deliver just these one bundle of metal beams. Now the maps here in Chiapas, both maps, the roads, tracks, whatever you want to call them, are pretty twisty, up and down and windy and pretty small. Now you could use the bigger trucks here, trucks like the Avonhorn and the Plaid. The Kenworth is going to be a little tougher because the turns are quite tight, but we're sticking with the Jangsu, which is a smaller truck and easier to handle on these roads. Now every once in a while you're going to come up against a bridge like this, and I've already gone over it and it broke when I did. They're the breakaway bridge, and I guess they stay broken. But we have to get to the other side. Now if you climb or just crawl over them really slowly, you can do it without any damage. Of course, if you're going to go the other way, it's not going to work because the cement slab is straight up and down. Now initially I had gone to the right here and I made a mistake, so I've taken that piece of the video out and we're continuing on our route in the direction that we were supposed to go. Now we got a couple of little areas of concern that if you were driving the bigger truck, yeah, you would be in a little bit more trouble than with this little guy. Now, of course, the problem with driving the smaller trucks is that you only have 2 cargo slots, which, while you do have that with most of the big trucks, some of them have 3, and some of them do a better job in pulling trailers. So you're going to have a little bit more trouble here. The other thing that I'd like to mention is the Worksite that we're going to repair is a cement bridge that goes into the factory, like I said, another factory near the north, and when you repair it, it is not part of the tasks or the jobs or the contracts that you need to accomplish for the map to get 100%, just so you know that. You do them if you want to, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can bypass it. As we're swimming through the water here trying to climb out the other side. The Jangsu doesn't have a problem with deep water. It just has a little bit of trouble with the mud that's underneath it. Other than that, it does quite well in the water. Now, like I was saying, this job will not be part of a job that you have to do, but I tell you, I have done a few of them, and it really comes in handy, some of them, because some of them clear rock slides, some of them create detours, and as in this case, it creates a bridge, which is going to make it a lot easier to get to that factory than if you had to go around and go the other way. So having said that, all those jobs where you're clearing stuff and you're making the buildings more accessible should all be listed under one of the very first things you should do when you get to a map, because by making the roads a little bit more accessible, you make the jobs more achievable. Now we're going to be climbing out here, and like I said, if you keep an eye on the road that we're driving, and it's giving me quite a bit of trouble because it's pretty deep and muddy, so I'm having a little bit of trouble getting through here. And as you look here to the right hand there, you saw a green hashtag area. That's the way these jobs will look to you. They're not the regular yellow hashtags, they're in green. Just keep that in mind. It's a little different, but that's okay. Yeah, it's all part of the game. Now this here area, I got stuck up ahead here for a while in the mud, so try to keep to the right hand side as much as you can over here, because this mud pit at the bottom coming up, let's go. Okay, we're not there yet. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. It is a rather challenging road to try and drive on, I'll tell you that. Here's that mud pit right here. And if you go straight like I'm doing there, you're gonna get stuck in it. I ended up having to pull my way out backwards. I could not go forward, I couldn't reach anything, and all I could do was come out backwards and then just go really wide. Keep that in mind. If you can avoid any kind of a mud pit, always do so. Now, as I climbed out of here, luck as it was, and is for the Oberfett, we got another little mud pit over here, and I was hoping that they wouldn't put two bad ones in a row. And I guess my luck paid off, because it wasn't that bad, and we climbed right through it. Now the Jangsu is pretty good on these maps. It has a little bit of difficulty with deep mud. It's good at climbing, has great traction, 160 liters worth of fuel, and it does not use a lot and spare fuel. I'm not sure how much, but spare fuel in the top and repair points. And it's just a great truck. But this is the only, it's one of the best add-ons for this truck, I believe. As you can see, the road is not great getting to where we gotta be, but we're almost up to the main road, and that'll take us over to where we gotta repair the bridge. It's just up ahead here. Now you just gotta watch out a little bit. Make sure you don't turn too tight around any of these corners, but I can see how they would make it a little bit more difficult for the big trucks. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to employ some of them and let them help us out. Anyhow, awesome video. I hope you liked it. Maybe you got some tips out of it and which direction to go to try and repair this bridge that we're repairing. Anyhow, in the meantime, repairing the bridge is what we're doing, and we're driving in a Jangsu RX600. With me as your driver, the Oberfett.